But look at this. The state broadcaster announces that Trudeau does indeed believe in Canadian values and making immigrants swear an oath to honor them, and he's going to change the citizenship oath to reflect that. Coming soon, Trudeau immigrants will have to swear not to uphold Western liberal values or values like the equality of men and women or the separation of mosque and state, but, well, I'll read it. I mean, it's in response to a petition to replace the oath of citizenship with the following: I swear or affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of Canada, her heirs and successors, and that I will faithfully observe the laws of Canada, including treaties with Indigenous peoples, and fulfill my duties as a Canadian citizen, unquote. So the addition, as you noticed, is that the laws new citizens will have to observe include treaties with Indigenous peoples. Except that doesn't make any sense because Canadian citizens are not party to those treaties. A treaty is really a contract signed between those Indian bands, or tribes as they were usually called 100 years ago, and a representative of the Queen. So it was an agreement between an Indian band and the Canadian government. There is no way an ordinary citizen could faithfully observe those treaties or not observe those treaties because an ordinary Canadian citizen just is not a party to the deal. It would be like, you know, telling you to observe and abide by the contract that Tom Cruise has with his movie studio. You don't have standing to honor or dishonor that contract. It's just sort of a weird thing to say because it's silly, because it makes no sense. I think it actually undermines things, not only the seriousness of the oath of citizenship, which should mean something, but any real dealings with Aboriginal people. And that's the secret, actually, to understanding it. An immigrant to Canada might reasonably ask, well, what are my obligations under those Indian treaties? And he would be told, well, you have none. It's nothing. It's actually for the Canadian government to do. And so that immigrant would say, so this is just a symbolic thing? And he would be told yes. And he might then think, if he's a good liberal, oh, good. Well, then I've done my duty. I've virtue signaled with the best of them.